after the assassinations of Said Hassan Nasrallah, Syed Safieddin, and Ismail Haniyeh, there was a lot of people who started to look at the facts on the ground and kind of say maybe everything that's happened since October 7th is actually having a negative result for the Palestinian resistance. But today it seems like, when I look at it, maybe we're closer than we've ever been to having a Palestinian state and to these Israeli war criminals being held accountable. Where do you think we're at today?
Well, I think the events of October 7th created a reality that is irreversible. And it has pushed the agenda of a free Palestine, excuse me, far forward more than anybody could have anticipated. This relatively small group of fighters that came out of one of the poorest and most surveilled and most oppressed areas in the world managed to completely shake up, if not paralyze, the apartheid state. It's nothing that no one has ever been able to do before. No military power, no political, nothing was able to do what they did. And all these months, almost 2 years later, the apartheid state has not recovered. And so I agree. I think that this has pushed the agenda of a free Palestine much farther than anybody would have ever anticipated. Granted, at a huge cost. I mean, Palestinians have paid an enormous cost and will continue to pay enormous costs. But it brought the fact that there's an agenda, that the agenda for the Zionists is genocide front and center. You know, until now, I should say before the Zionist monstrous response to October 7, people were debating whether or not there's genocide. You know, me and many others have been saying it's genocide for a very long time, because if you look at the definition of the crime of genocide and you compare it to what the Zionists have been doing for almost 100 years, it's almost a perfect match. Now it's even an absolute perfect match. Now I think they've exceeded. I don't think the people who described the crime of genocide back after World War II ever imagined anything this horrible. So yes, it's definitely raised the issue, made it front and center, and I do think we're much closer than we ever were as a result of that.